Hello, welcome to another Sports Call audio with me, Simon Kerins. Now that the 2016-17 football season is at an end and we're very much in the close season and counting down to 2017-18, it's time to review the predictions that I made at the start of the last season. Over the course of the last few years, my forecasts have amounted to something of a mixed bag, and despite my very best efforts, the phrase feast or famine is applicable once again. Kicking off in the Premier League, where, along with many people, I had tipped Manchester City to win the title in Pep Guardiola's debut season. In the event, however, despite an extremely strong start, they were too inconsistent and finished in third place behind Chelsea and Spurs. My choice as runners-up, Manchester United, could only finish in sixth spot, although they did win the Community Shield, the Capital One Cup, and of course the Europa League. The title was won by my selection for third place, Chelsea, while my tip for fourth spot, Arsenal, had to make do with fifth place. Europa League football, as opposed to Champions League competition, awaits Arsene Wenger and co. next season. With regard to relegation, only one of my tips for the drop, Sunderland, will actually be playing in the Championship next season. The two other teams that I tipped for gloom and doom, Southampton and West Brom, stayed up comfortably. Moving into the Championship, where after a titanic tussle with Brighton, my title choice Newcastle United finally justified their pre-season favouritism and returned to the Premier League as champions. However, Norwich City, my choice as runners-up, failed to even make the playoffs. I had tipped Fulham to achieve promotion via the playoffs, but they surprisingly came unstuck against Reading in the semi-finals. As for relegation, once again only one of my selections, poor old Rotherham United, actually experienced the dreaded drop. The sides that I also tipped for similar disappointment, Brentford and Preston North End, both enjoyed good seasons and will do battle again in the second tier next year. Moving into League One, and I was correct, hallelujah, in tipping Bolton Wanderers for automatic promotion. That said, it was Sheffield United and not Charlton, my tip, who pipped them to the title. My playoff selection Millwall did indeed emerge victorious at Wembley, another success. Although the achievement was tarnished, of course, by the actions of some of their notorious fans. At the other end of League One, all my relegation tips, Southend, Rochdale, AFC Wimbledon and Oldham, confounded my predictions and had no real relegation worries. Indeed, the former two, Southend and Rochdale, actually challenged for the playoffs. Finally, in League Two, two of my three tips for automatic promotion, Plymouth Argyle and Portsmouth, did indeed secure a direct rise into League One. Portsmouth did so as champions. For what it was worth, I had opted for Plymouth, while my playoff selection Doncaster also joined them automatically. As regards relegation, both Blackpool and Yeovil confounded my predictions, and the Lancastrian side actually secured promotion via the playoffs. What about 2017-18 then, I hear you cry? Well, over the coming weeks I'll be getting my thinking cap on and trying to come up with some tips for the new season. I will share them with you here so you can track the progress of my tips and indeed your selections over the coming months. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this. I'll be back with you soon. Thank you.